All right. Hey, what's up, guys? I needed to just hit start recording because if I didn't know if I would ever start the recording. So I wanted to take some time and kind of walk you through like where I am personally. Also, like for those of you that are new to meeting me, like how we even got to here and everything like that. So just briefly, issue that kind of led me to stop streaming regularly. Right, was over time, body, shoulder, obviously the finger piece. I'm not really too concerned about the finger. I can play around it. It's fine. Shoulder's still a huge issue. Still not comfortable with the desk setting to where I could go back to league. Um, I'm working through that. Now, the thing with that though is that I don't necessarily think that that's my biggest problem right now. And like I don't think that that's my biggest challenge to streaming because as you guys saw, I fucking streamed through that shit over and over and over again, and, like, I still did it, right? So, mentally where I am is, like I tweeted out, after TwitchCon, I'm mentally, still kinda struggling to start streaming again, but I'm gonna go one step further than that. Um, Over the past 4 weeks, I have been essentially taking Chantix to quit smoking. Um I would say that I have so far, quote unquote, successfully quit. Because normally you take Chantix for 12 weeks or 28 weeks, depending on your quit style. Normally you um, wouldn't just stop taking it so fast. But so as of 2 weeks ago, I stopped smoking. There was 2 days where I'd slipped up, but as of 2 weeks ago, I'd quit. Now it's kind of going on to week three, and I don't necessarily crave them, but the reason that I'm bringing this up is because this is probably the most important barrier stopping me from streaming, and honestly, it's my biggest barrier right now going through life, and I don't know what to do. Without smoking, I feel very lost. Um, Not lost in the sense of like my entire identity was that of a smoker. That piece, it's whatever. It's fine. It's easy, right? Like that's not an issue. I catch myself standing in my apartment a lot, wondering what I should do, what I'm supposed to do, what I want to do. Um, and kind of scratching my head, going, "Is that what we got up to do?" Um, And now, obviously, like being someone with ADD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it, like there's a bit of that has always happened in my life. But like this feels different. For the first time in my entire life, I feel very vulnerable. Um, I would consider myself a headstrong, like more dominant personality. I definitely am introverted. In a lot of ways, though, like it does take a lot of energy for me to be around, even like streaming, being around you guys. Um, but like I've always been like the decisive decision maker, the one that's thinking on my feet, quick mind, like all that stuff. Um, I feel so lost right now. Um, I don't like. I just. It's not even the fact that, like, I'm hesitating on making decisions, it's that I almost feel like my brain is not getting to the part where the decision could be even made. And eventually I feel like it's getting there, but, it's like a lot of second guessing myself. A lot of, trying to be like, "No, this is what I'm supposed to be doing," but then like, "Fuck, no, I should have done that." And, like, in the past, I never had to second guess that decision like, this is what we need to do. This is what's next. This is how we need to handle the next obstacle. Like, and sure, making those decisions in the past, like, no one's 100% always makes the right decisions. But I would say that I was at least 95%, always confident in what the decision, was being made. Right now, I don't even know if I'm 50% confident. And like, that's so much about like who I was, who I am, who I have been since my grandpa passed away. And like, that is what got me to here. That is what got me here, was being that way, making those decisions. I failed out of fucking college. Like, I had a .6 GPA, and I moved back to, I went to Ohio, just kind of dicked around out there, got into a lot of fucking trouble that I shouldn't have. Like, then my grandpa got sick. I moved back to Minnesota, and then I went back to North Dakota. And then while I was there, he had passed away. And like, it just like, kind of lit a fire under me to like go. But like, I created a person during that, and I don't know how to be that person anymore. I don't know how to get back to that decisiveness in the flow. Like, I don't know what to do. And I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, well, I need to start smoking again. Because, like, if I could get that back without it, ideally, that's where I want to be, right? I don't want to smoke. Like, I never minded being a smoker. For myself, like, I could care less if people gave me dirty looks, things like that. And I don't want this to be about smoking. This is more about how much I built my time and just the way my brain flows around a pivot point. And smoking was always that pivot point for me. So going back to now the pivot piece of it, I don't know how long this is going to go on. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know if I'm ever going to change back to who I was the last essentially 10 years of my life. I want to go back to that, not necessarily in like all the things that I did during that time frame, but like what sucks is that I don't know how. I guess and sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm trying to find my words, and this is not something that I usually struggle at. And this video is now rambled on for latter part of 7 minutes, 8 minutes, but like, I want to be raw with you guys. I want to be real. I don't want to put the face on and in front of you guys and pretend like this isn't significantly impacting me. I don't know how to be me. And that sounds like a weird question. That sounds like a weird statement. Like, how does somebody not know how to be them? I don't know how to be the person that everyone, that not everyone, but people do count on, and people do lean on, and people do look to for guidance, and do look to for answers and help, and even just to laugh. Sometimes I can still be that guy. Sometimes, I guess, sometimes my brain is even slow now on that. Like, there's jokes that I would have instantly picked up on, and people have to tell me like, "Oh, dude, I was just kidding," and I'm just like, "What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck?" Okay, sorry, I don't know like where that came from or why I thought that, or like, I don't even know what the fuck how we got to this tangent and whatnot. And ultimately, what the moral of the story is that streaming. I'm going to attempt to stream. I'm hoping about to stream here shortly. About to change, and I got everything fired up. That's how I'm doing this video. But even this video, I pushed off 1,000 times today alone. This software's been up for 2 hours, and oh no, I can just do this. But like, it's like I keep coming up with like things that I need to do, and then I get up and I'm like, wait, what do I need to do? It's like, no, you just need to go do that video. But it's like, I don't want to do the video. I don't want people to see me this way. I don't want people to see my vulnerableness and my unsureness. Like, and that's why it has been so hard for me to hit start streaming um over the last 2 weeks. Um and I don't I don't know an ETA. I don't know what time. I don't know if I'll ever play League. I might. I mean, I've been watching Worlds, and I sat there today and said, God, I would love to play League. So that stuff I do not know. Um, I know a lot of people have unfollowed me because I haven't been playing League anymore, and that's okay. When you grind League as hard as I did for as long as I did, like I get it. You are somebody that likes to watch League of Legends streamers, and then I'm no longer playing League of Legends, so you don't follow me anymore, right? I get it. I don't feel bad. Like, you know, I understand. So yeah, that is. I don't even know if I covered everything, if I missed stuff. I don't know. I feel like I had got out what I wanted to get out. I let you see the raw emotions of me in the sense of like I'm struggling just like everybody else does on a daily basis. Um, and hopefully soon I will know who I am and get back to my old self. Um, but I don't know a time frame for that right now. I do appreciate you guys, staying in touch with me and being supportive and, connecting with me and still reaching out and asking me how I'm doing, man. That stuff means the fucking world to me. And, I want to, and I try to do that with you guys as well, but you guys are all spread out across different platforms. Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. So I try to send messages out to all the different avenues to reach all of you guys. And if I don't, I apologize. I hope this video makes its way to you. Um, if you have questions, if you want to talk, if you just want to say hi, I would greatly appreciate it. And as I know more, I will, let you guys know more. But for now, I gotta figure out what I gotta figure out and just keep it on, I guess, to be cliche and lame and cheesy. But yeah, so hopefully that answers, some of your questions and um yeah, thanks guys. And hopefully see you soon.